The elevation of seemingly ordinary believers to the rank of hand of the cause of God had an extraordinary effect on their lives. Shock, disbelief, and unworthiness seem to have been typical initial reactions.
Jalal, how did you feel when you were appointed a hand of the cause?
You see, I was traveling in Persia to visit all the centers as beloved guardian instructed me. To visit the isolated center, you should prefer the isolated center to the group centers, and the group centers to the local assembly centers. So I was traveling in the east of Persia, in the villages. For 20 days, I was elevated to the rank of the hand of the cause, but I was the only one who didn't know anything about it. But the friends in Persia, they knew that I am. So after 20 days, in one of these villages, one person came from the city of Mashhad and said, Mr. Khazir, we are searching you in the earth, you are in the skies, where are you? So I said, what's the matter? He said, I congratulate you, you became a hand. I said, don't say that. How can I be a hand of the cause? He said, believe me, you became a hand of the cause. And then that was 4 o'clock in the morning, so tears ran down from my eyes. And then I went and chanted the long obligatory prayer in that time. That was the prayer which never again I can read the same way that I did. So soon I came to Mashhad and I received the cable of Beloved Guardian, and then I wrote back such a bounty that Beloved Guardian has given to me, honor for me and for my descendants. But the future is in my hand, whether follow your instructions and become near to the paradise of your nearness, or neglect and go to the hell of hardness, what you call it, such a thing. And then, please, this is a great heavy burden on my shoulder, and please help me that I could carry this burden and with the good endings of my life.
When we arrived in the room, our beloved guardian turned to my husband and said, you know, I was very busy last few weeks, and I appointed some more hand of the cause, and you are one of them. When he mentioned you are one of them, I turned to my husband. I thought now he's transferring to something else. Really, I was shocked, happy, excited. I didn't know what to say. Then he gave us some instruction, and he turned to me and said, now you must go and help your husband and serve the faith. My husband was crying and begging him, I am not worthy, please give this bounty to my son-in-law, Ali. And guardian said, no, this is your reward, his time will come.
When Janab Waliullah Warqam, trustee of Hukuk and hand of the cause, passed away, cable came to National Assembly through Khadim, addressed to Secretary, I was Secretary of National Assembly, inform Dr. Warqa, he is trustee of Hukuk and hand of the cause. Immediately I went to their house because it was the guardian's cable, I should give immediately. They had memorial meeting for Janab Waliullah Warqa, who passed away in Stuttgart in Germany, you know that. I said, Janab Warqa, I have a cable from the guardian, I read. You are appointed trustee of Hukuk. The moment I said that, he stood up and said, no, I am not trustee of Hukuk. Went out from the room. And many people there were amazed, why he did. Then I read the rest of cable to others and hand of the cause, but he didn't know that. He didn't hear that. Just trustee of Hukuk, he went out. Then he came to the room, everybody greeted him, Janab Warqa, your hand of the cause. He said, no, I am just trustee of Hukuk. I said, Janab Warqa, come and sit next to me. You should read the cable of the guardian. He said, trustee of Hukuk and hand of the cause of God, this is his cable. Accept that. You don't know what happened to him. He began to weep and cry. This is the garden. And I tell you, in the conclusion, I met Hazrat Ahmadullah. I met all 32 hands of the cause. I met them personally. Everybody thought that they are not worthy to be hand of the cause. I couldn't find even one to say, oh, all right, the guardian appointed me hand of the cause.
Well, I can remember when he told me that he's going to make me hand of the cause after my father passed away, and I didn't like it at all. Yes. And I wept and I wept and I wept and I begged and I begged and I begged, but it didn't do any good.
He did the same.
Well, that makes two of us.
She was so devoted to him. But in speaking about her, in a telegram to the Baha'is of Canada, he said, "She who is destined to be my helpmate, my shield from the darts of the covenant breakers, my indefatigable collaborator in my arduous labors." And that is what she was.